Welcome to an unboxing that doesn't seem at first like it would have much application to the everyday consumer because it is a $500+ scanner, but it actually has some pretty compelling things about it that might make you want to add a Fujitsu Scansnap to your home. So I actually already opened this up off camera, but well, I had someone else opened it up and was working on setting it up. But I have not seen the contents yet. So why don't we start by just getting it opened up, and I'll talk about some of the features as we go and after the fact. So first we have our AC adapter. So that's pretty run-of-the-mill. Next we have some packing materials, also pretty run-of-the-mill. And finally we have the Scansnap itself, which is not run-of-the-mill, and I will explain why. Wow, it's actually really heavy. Better just put that down. This is not a portable scanner, although it does have a very small form factor, so it will easily fit on your desk. Next we have a carrier sheet. So I'll explain what the carrier sheet does in a moment as well, but let's just finish up the unboxing side of things. So this is, what is it? 8.5 by 14, I believe, carrier sheet. All right, and then finally we have a couple more accessories. So this guy right here, this is a demo eval checklist, so your retail unit won't come with one of those. And finally we have a Scansnap setup DVD-ROM, as well as a USB cable and a power cable to plug into the AC adapter. So give me a couple seconds because I am going to use a cheat sheet for this, and I'm going to kind of hide it a little. Actually, you know what? Let's just get started. So this is the Scansnap S1500. So why don't we start with that carrier sheet? I'm sorry, that was 11 by 17. It can be... Okay, give me a sec, guys. So let's do the overall physical layout of the Scansnap S1500. So you lift it up like this. That's all pretty straightforward. You pull it up like that. You can load in whatever documents you see fit. So just for the sake of demonstration, why don't we take our carrier sheet, which is just a clear plastic film that closes over a damaged document. It can also be used rather creatively, I might add, to scan pages that are up to 11 by 17 by folding them in half over the carrier sheet, and the software itself will automatically stitch it together. So there you go. That's how you load a page onto it. You press scan in order to scan it. Now there's almost nothing in terms of buttons on the Scansnap itself. You can see at the front there's no buttons. There's just the output for the paper documents that you have scanned. On the side, there's pretty much nothing. On the other side, pretty much nothing. On the bottom, pretty much nothing. And on the back, oh, okay, hold on, there's a couple things on the back. So on the back, we have the DC input as well as the USB input. So there you have it. That is the physical characteristics of the S1500. Now, most of the magic is in the software, and if you've ever bought a scanner and tried to use it in the past, you'll know that the software can be a bit of a bear. It'll make or break a scanner because it can have the best image quality in the world, but if the software crashes on you every 30 seconds, which I have experienced in the past, then that's not going to do you any good. So let's go through the features. I'm totally going to use my cheat sheet here, and I'm very sorry guys, but there's a lot of different points that I did want to cover. So it scans both sides of the document that you run through it. Okay, it can correct for things like upside down pages if your document is accidentally running through a little bit crooked. Now it does have guides here, so you can adjust it to different sizes of paper, but just in case it does run through a little bit crooked by accident, it will actually automatically correct that. It'll automatically remove blank pages. It'll auto crop according to the document type, so A4 checks, business cards, and this is all stuff you can control in the software. You can actually scan to text, and you can make it a searchable PDF. So if you were to take a text document, Excel sheets actually don't work all that well, but if you were to take a more text-heavy document and scan it through here, it'll automatically convert all of that text to a searchable PDF, which is pretty cool because it means that if you're ever trying to find a check from your work, for example, as long as you scan all your stubs through here, all you have to do is search for it and you can bring up all of the checks in one go. So here we go, one click can... Okay, give me a sec guys. Now along the lines of the scannable, searchable text, if you take your document and you actually highlight certain text, so let's say you highlighted anything to do with a stove RMA that you were dealing with for the longest time. So you just highlight stove on any document that you scan through it, and you can actually set it to automatically create metadata. So you can create tags for that document based on anything that you highlighted, which makes it very easy to index things according to and organize according to what it was actually for. You can also do highlighter cropping. So if you were to cut out something with a highlighter and you set it in the software, it'll automatically crop that document according to the section you highlighted, which is pretty neat as well. Works fine on photos, although it is by design a document scanner. It has the resolution, it has the color accuracy to do photos no problem, and all of that auto orientation stuff and all those correction type things will work on photos as well. It scans directly into iPhoto, but the included Fujitsu software is PC oriented, so it is more of a PC product than a Mac product, so stay away from the dislike button, you guys. It has replacement parts for the feeders. So, oh, hey, there you go. Hey, there's something I missed. I knew it would have somewhere for the outgoing documents. There we go. So now we can see it works a little bit better. Okay, so you actually, okay, but have you guys ever had a gravity-fed printer that starts to take up 2 pages at a time or stops taking up pages at all? You've probably encountered this in the past. Fujitsu actually allows you to replace the rubber pieces, replace the feeders according to when they need to be replaced. You don't actually have to buy a new scanner, so they do inventory those parts. You can get them. You don't have to just throw it away like you do with most printers. So there you go. Now that makes a lot more sense. It actually folds up really compact, doesn't it? That's cool. Let's do it one more time. There we go. Okay. Finally, business cards. It'll do business cards as long as they're not on a black background, which most of them aren't. It'll do business cards in a wide variety of different languages, and it'll organize them for you. It'll scan all the text, so all you have to do in terms of your Rolodex is have a Scansnap that you run all your business cards through, and then just search by name or by company name, whatever the case may be on your computer, and it'll take care of all that for you as well. So this is my unboxing of the Fujitsu Scansnap. I actually have a Tech Tips episode coming up on this once I've spent some more time with the unit, because you can see this is my very first run at it right now. And thank you for checking out my video blog. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.